Good morning, and thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not, as though they were already. Thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing day. I appreciate each and every one of you that take the time to stop by Brown Eyes' channel and just at least spend that time just stopping, because you don't have to click on Brown Eyes. But what I want to talk to you today about is, first of all, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I know a lot of my new subscribers probably not very familiar with who Brown Eyes is and the reason why I started this channel. I started it a while ago, but I just recently really started investing in it when I really started to really take note as I began to evolve and learn spiritually. Because I'm constantly learning spiritually, y'all. Constantly. I never get on here in front like I know it all, but I will share what I do know. And so, being a Scorpio and very intuitive, I had to tap into that spiritual side of me. And I was always in search of that. That's why I created this channel. But being intuitive and spiritual minded, a lot of people are not going to get you because this world is vibrating in the matrix way of thinking and living. So I'm talking about fake Christmas because today is fake Christmas Eve, if you will. Now, I know a lot of people probably not going to want to hear that because everybody is caught up in the external part of life. Uh, um, and most people think that all they have to do is just go to church and that's taken care of. If they go to church, then their salvation is taken care of, but they can live any kind of way. But the majority of people on this planet is living a lie. And it was beautifully orchestrated for a specific reason because, believe it or not, even though we're in this flesh, we're really spiritual beings. We're celestial beings having a human experience. I cannot stress that enough. And that's why life seems so complicated. It may go good this time or go bad. It's like up and down, up and down, up and down. Once you seem to challenge and make it to the finish line, something is waiting for you to tackle another race. That's what this life offers you when you come down here. Come to earth from your spiritual first estate and live out this human experience. But part of the human experience is being able to spiritually identify the real from the fake. Now, we were born into this matrix way of thinking because guess what? Our parents taught us what we know. Their parents taught them what they know. So if their parents were living in some type of false way of thinking or the matrix way of thinking, then quite naturally they're going to pass that on down to their children. And then it just keep on dwindling down from generation to generation to generation. But let me ask you a question. If most people are vibrating on a low vibration, because you know it's a low vibration, and I don't mean to step on any toes, but I just want to set this out here to remind you that you probably need to go back and check out my previous videos. This is not some way that I've started thinking. This is the way I came on here thinking and talking about. But my energy may not be for you because I'm not changing. I'm just going to get better being me. But, a lot of people think that being a Christian and representing their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, in his birthday, which is supposed to be December the 25th, they're paying homage to the birth of him and all that he brought to this world and the salvation and the spiritual freedom and all of those things like that. Okay, so if that part really is true, then where does the tree come in? We pay homage to all of these symbolic things that represent something totally different than what the Bible tells you. And we live religiously, and to hold on to their way of thinking, we'll even pass it off to say, well, it's for the kids. Well, okay, we're the ones that teach our children the way to think. The first level of defense starts within the home. And so if you're teaching your child wrong because your thoughts are wrong, then the world is constantly on this low vibrational energy, lost in the matrix way, which is not real. It's not the reality. So I'm saying that to say this. I've learned a lot of things. I'm not a bopper. I started having children at an early age. My children are adults now. So I had to live a hard life emotionally in order to learn things spiritually about myself and about the world that I live in and about this thing I call a life. I'm 48. I make no apologies about it. I speak from a grown woman's point of view. That's the only thing I know. But I'm so thankful that I still have the energy and the childlike energy, if you will, to still enjoy my life even at 48. So this is who I am, and I can only get better. So if the things that I say, which is from my opinion and things that I have learned, may rub someone the wrong way, then hey, I appreciate you at least giving me this chance or whatever, and you feel free to go to somewhere else that's more emotionally or spiritually fulfilling for you. And it's no hard feelings, because those who I am supposed to reach out to and reach out to me, we're going to come together regardless. But I'm on my way to work. In fact, I'm waiting to clock in. It's about that time. So, and when I tell y'all, it's totally fucking hell. It's going to even be heller today, because today is fake Christmas Eve. And they totally tear everything down in the name of getting a gift to pay homage to their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now, remember, they standing in these lines, they spending all this money. And don't get me wrong, because I did it too, but I came out of that. I had to learn that something wasn't just quite right about it, because a lot of people can't afford Christmas. You hear me? So, a lot of people can't afford these paganistic holidays because they're pagan in nature. You don't need a person behind the scenes to tell you how to love other people. That should come from within. That should come from a no place if it's genuine. So you mean to tell me December 26th is the love all gone? I'm just asking, we've given up our rights to think for ourselves, and we let other people dictate what is right and what is real in our lives, and we suffer because of it. So although they gonna tear this fucking store down to the fucking ground, you hear me? Brown Eyes gonna make her money. She know what is real. She's at peace. She will continue being good because she has genuine love in her heart. She is a Scorpio after all, and she will continue making it do what it do. So I encourage everyone that even though it is a paganistic holiday, make your time the best time, and remember what is really all about. It's not about the gifts. It's never about the things. It's about the real, genuine care, love, and emotion towards people continuously. You don't get to, someone behind the scenes is making quadruple billions, gazillions of dollars, don't get to stand behind the scenes and dictate when you show somebody that you love them based on what you get for them, when you're constantly doing things for them, okay? So I thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing day. And remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel if you like, and I will talk to you another time.